with Councilwoman.
I just have a quick question before I do my report. I meant to ask this earlier. With this new person, Alison Gavin and Yvette Mooney, I see their administrative assistant and accounts payable. Were they replacing people or these new positions?
Oh, no, we've always had an accounts payable clerk.
Yeah, we always had an accounts payable person. Last person's name was
Melissa, I was before, so I was
left, I
accounts
guess.
payable
she
clerk,
left
yeah.
last year, and payroll was a combination of Melissa
and Sandy.
Sandy.
And
So that's what.
Sandy had left too, or?
Yeah, Sandy resigned last year.
Oh, Sandy, right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I got it, okay.
Regime McGuire, 610 Brinley Ave. I would like to urge the council to vote down the introduction of the budget. After what we just saw again here tonight, I mean, this is pretty regular. We could pretty much run anything on our own here since we have no BA who's ever here to do her job. Interestingly, the 2025 comment about getting information discussing in 2025, now knowing the mayor's not running for re-election is pretty hilarious. So that speaks for itself. I would like to ask Mayor Fox, did Mr. Fehrenbach do the budget?
Oh, sorry. No, Mr. Fehrenbach was on the team, but he did not do the budget. It was a combination of, I think the core, I think we've told people this, the core group was the CFO, the borough administrator, myself, and Mr. Fehrenbach. And the assistant CFO provided a lot of the analytics.
Who's the assistant CFO?
Alison Gavin.
Oh, okay. When was that announced at a council meeting?
She's been in that role for, I don't know, coming up on 2 years.
Okay, news to me. So if Mr. Gartz has not answered the questions about the budget and only submitted the AFS for 2023 just this past Monday, how was a budget even compiled without those financials?
The balances that Mr. Gartz had used for the budget were numbers that he had. The complete, what was submitted earlier this week was the complete AFS, but the balances he needed to do the 2024 budget were correct, and the fund balances that he had provided back in, I want to say it was April 10th, right around there, were unchanged. I asked him that question. I emailed him with that question and said they were unchanged. So,
So how is it correct if there was a $222,000 discrepancy?
there isn't a $222,000 discrepancy.
Maybe not now, but there was.
No, there wasn't. I'm sorry.
When Miss Mullen was just up here, you mentioned that there were discrepancies. So now you're saying.
What I said was that there's a subsidiary tab in Edmunds that doesn't aggregate totals correctly. The line items in Edmunds are correct. The line items in Edmunds are what are reflected in the state form, and that hasn't changed. As I said,
Edmunds. Why are we still using Edmunds if it's Edmunds?
Everyone, Edmunds, the primary, that's the secondary use of Edmunds. The primary use of Edmunds, it's the financial ledger system, and it houses our balance sheet.
It doesn't seem to be in state use.
Every municipality in the state of New Jersey
is not aggregating correctly in Edmunds. I
No,
would imagine that would be state use if that was a huge problem in everyone's budget. Most towns have a budget passed already, had an AFS filed on time, not this past Monday, had an audit already filed on time, don't have material misstatements in their prior audit, don't have over $2 million unreported or overspent, don't commingle funds with their beach. We have an issue here, Mayor Fox. And you could keep filling in the time with your answers that mean nothing. Please vote down the introduction to the.
Since it seems that it's news that we have an assistant CFO that even all of you don't know about, what is her normal daily position? Does
She's
anybody know?
she's primarily the payroll. She started out in payroll, but she's also moved into accounts payable, and basically, I'm not sure when they shifted her title, but she's been taking on more and more responsibility over the last 2 years.
So we have a data entry clerk that is now an assistant CFO.
No,
More.
that's a misstatement. I'm sorry.
Okay.